Every crypto cycle creates a new group of millionaires, but here's the thing. Most people don't understand. The biggest gains rarely come from random coins, they come from narratives. In 2017 it was ICOs, in 2021 it was DeFi and NFTs, and in 2024 we saw an explosion of meme coins. But the next bull run might be very different, because right now several powerful crypto narratives are forming that could dominate the 2026 market cycle. So today we're breaking down 5 crypto narratives that could create the next wave of crypto billionaires online today. Before we jump into the list, it's important to understand what a crypto narrative actually is. A narrative is basically a story that attracts capital. Investors don't just buy coins, they buy ideas about future. For example, the idea that decentralized finance could replace banks, the idea that NFTs could revolutionize digital ownership, and now new narratives are forming around things like artificial intelligence, real-world assets, and decentralized infrastructure. When a narrative catches momentum, something interesting happens. Money starts flowing into every project connected to the theme, which is why understanding narratives early can be extremely powerful. The first narrative is artificial intelligence combined with crypto infrastructure. AI is exploding globally, but AI also has some massive challenges. Training AI models require huge amounts of computing power, data, and GPUs. And right now, most of that infrastructure is controlled by a handful of giant tech companies. This is where crypto enters the picture. Decentralized networks could allow people around the world to contribute compute power and get rewards. One project building in this space is Bittensor. Bittensor is a decentralized network designed for machine learning and AI models. Instead of one company controlling the network, contributors compete to produce useful machine learning outputs, and the network rewards them with tokens. If AI continues to dominate technology over the next decade, decentralized AI networks like this could become extremely important. The second narrative is something that might sound like science fiction. AI agents operating on the blockchain. These are autonomous programs that can trade crypto, interact with DeFi protocols, manage wallets, even run digital businesses. Instead of humans doing everything manually, AI agents can handle financial activity automatically. Imagine thousands of AI agents running services, trading assets, and interacting with smart contracts 24/7. One project exploring this idea is Virtual Protocols. Virtuals focuses on creating AI agents that can operate inside digital environments and interact with blockchain systems. If this narrative grows, we could see entire autonomous digital economies powered by AI agents, and that's a completely new concept for the crypto industry. The third narrative is real-world assets. This is one of the most talked about sectors among institutions right now. Basic idea is simple. Take real-world assets like government bonds, real estate, commodities, private credit, and represent them on the blockchain instead of traditional financial infrastructure. These assets become tokenized. Why does this matter? Because the global financial systems contains trillions of dollars in assets. If even a small percentage of that moves on to blockchain networks, the opportunity could be enormous. One project working in this sector is Ondo Finance. Ondo focuses on tokenized financial products like treasury yields that investors can access through blockchain technology. This narrative is interesting because it's not driven only by crypto users, it's also being explored by banks, funds, and major financial institutions. The fourth narrative is called DePIN, which stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. This is one of the most fascinating concepts in crypto. Instead of corporating, building and owning infrastructure, networks are built by communities. People contribute real-world resources like wireless networks, storage, computing power, mapping data, and they earn tokens for providing that infrastructure. One well-known project in this space is Render Network. Render connects people who need GPU power with those who have GPUs available. With the rapid growth of AI, GPU demand is skyrocketing, which makes decentralized GPU networks extremely interesting. DePIN represents a shift from corporate infrastructure to network-owned infrastructure. The final narrative is Web3 Gaming. Crypto gaming has already had a massive boom during the last cycle, but most of those games had big problems. They simply weren't very fun. Many were built around token economics rather than gameplay, but this time things might be different. Major game studios are now exploring blockchain technology, and the quality of blockchain games is improving dramatically. One project building in this space is Immutable. Immutable focuses specifically on gaming infrastructure. Their platform helps builders develop games where players can truly own in-game assets and items on the blockchain. And if a single blockchain game becomes a global hit, it could bring millions of users into crypto. Now, it's important to say something very clearly. Just because a narrative becomes popular doesn't mean every single project inside that theme will succeed. In fact, most won't succeed at all. Crypto cycles create hype, speculations, and bubbles, but historically the narrative themselves tend to win. And the biggest gains usually comes and happens when investors recognize those narratives early. So the 5 narratives we covered today were AI crypto infrastructure, AI agents, real-world assets, DePIN networks, and Web3 gaming. If the next bull run follows previous cycles, the biggest opportunities comes from these sectors. But I'm curious, what do you think? Which narrative do you believe will dominate the next crypto cycle? Let me know in the comments. I hope you all have a great day. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment your thoughts, what you think about the best narrative for you.